Hello there, I am the CCG Collector, and this is a box of 100 Dragon Shield Apple Green matte sleeves. Now, as I mentioned in some of my other videos, I'm normally a KMC guy because they feel great, they double sleeve great, they shuffle great, and unlike a lot of other people, I've never really had any trouble with the sleeves. Recently, apparently, the sleeves took a quality hit. I've never noticed that. That being said, KMC sleeves are now returning to an old formula, or a new old formula, if you will, and you'll know that you're getting those with a package that says tournament specification, high quality with extra strength. But this is not about KMC sleeves, is it? This is about Dragon Shields. I've always wanted to try these because I've heard that they are the best on the market. A lot of people swear by these things. And in fact, I'm turning to them now because I have a deck project that's going to require a lot of different colors, sleeve colors, and Dragon Shield offers a lot of different sleeve colors. The matte sleeves come in 24 different colors, whereas KMC sleeves only come in 8, and that's counting clear and silver and other non-color colors, right? So these are Dragon Shields. There are different kinds of them. These are the matte ones. I got them because they're what I know, they're what I like. They also have a classic, which is more of a glossy finish on the back of the sleeves. They have art sleeves, they have small size or Japanese size sleeves like you'd use for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and they also offer inner sleeves. But again, I don't care about any of those, I care about the matte sleeves. So this is a 100 card sleeve box, and it's a nice round number, but to me it's kind of an awkward number. I mean, think of the games that you would have decks that you'd want to sleeve. Magic the Gathering, maybe you have a 60 card deck, well, got 100 sleeves, maybe a sideboard brings it up a little bit, but it's still not close to 100. If you have a Magic Commander deck, well, that's 100 cards, but now what if you have tokens? What if a sleeve rips? Now 100 is just not quite enough. Think of a different game, maybe Star Wars Destiny. That's 30 card decks, throw in some characters and a battlefield, maybe it's 33, 35. And maybe you could sleeve 3 different decks with a 100 pack, but then you have multiple decks and they all have the same color sleeve, and I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I don't really care for that. Star Wars, another game that I like, 60 card decks, 60 out of 100, not a good match. And finally, Middle-earth, which I'm actually going to be sleeving some Middle-earth cards today. You start with a 60 card deck, sure, but then say you have 15 characters, 15 sites, now you're up to 90, say you have a 20 card sideboard, now you're up to 110, and again, 100 sleeves is not a good number for that. But, you know, that's just something I don't care for. You may find that 100 is exactly what you need, and it looks like on their website they offer 50 card packs and 60 card packs. I don't know if those are holdovers from old formulas and now they only do 100, but this is what I bought, this is what I got, and this is what I'm going to be working with. And now, it's nice to note too that unlike KMC, which I showed you the packet before, this does double as a deck box if you want to use it for that. They say it on the website, I guess. Oh no, here we go. Box design fits 75 plus cards, including sleeves. I don't know if that's double sleeve or just single sleeve, but that's what it says it holds. Plus they have a label if you want to write, you know, my green deck on there. So that's that. You can see they also have different dragons for each of their color options. This one is Elaban the Delightful. Anyway, that is not the point. The point is, I've got these sleeves, I'm going to try them out, and we'll see how they go. Alrighty. So right away, you see, this is the sleeve. Compare it to a KMC Hypermat. They are just a hair taller, but the backs look fairly similar. Now, one thing, I'm actually seeing it right now. I was going to say one thing that I've heard and that I've been concerned about is that these sleeves are not opaque. And you can tell that they're not opaque. You can see the other sleeve through it, which, I mean, yeah, okay, sure. They're the best sleeves in the market, perhaps, but if you have a solid color back and you can see through it, to me, that just feels cheap, you know. And you can, here you go, you can see the eye, the blazing eye, or whatever it's called, kind of through there. It's not bad, it really isn't, but it is noticeable. And there are many tournaments where if the backs are not completely opaque, they will disqualify you for having a marked deck. So that's something to be aware of. Now, one thing I've heard in the past about Dragon sleeves is that they do not double sleeve very well. I'll just leave it aside, and I will be the judge of that right now. These are KMC Perfect Fit inner sleeves, and we will see how Dragon Shield's double sleeve. Okay, takes a little bit of effort, and you can see too that the card slid down in the inner sleeve as I tried to push it in, but sometimes it happens with KMCs as well, so I'm not concerned about it just yet. Let's sleeve a few more and see how they go. It's a very snug fit as I'm trying to get it in. You can probably see I'm working a little bit. In fact, in the KMC official doubles, I'm sorry, in the what's this, Dragon Shield official double sleeving video, the employee of Dragon Shield, as he's sleeving a Ruby Mox or something, Mox Ruby, that's what it's called, from Magic, he's actually saying, hey, the best way to do this is insert your finger and push it down into the sleeve to get it in all the way. And okay, so I'll tell you right now, it's not arduous. It's not bad sleeving these at this point in time. I have to be a little bit careful. I kind of have to pinch the card as I'm pushing it in so that it doesn't slide out of the inner sleeve, but it's not a chore. Just for fun, let's compare it a little bit to the KMCs and how they double sleeve, which I believe KMCs are supposed to have unmatched double sleeving feel. And that goes, I want to say right in. That would be a little bit disingenuous because it did hesitate in the middle, but I didn't feel like it was going to come out of the inner sleeve as I did that. Another nice clean sleeve right there. And this one is a little bit more trouble as well. Okay, so the verdict on these Dragon Shields, in terms of sleeving, you do have to know what you're doing when you sleeve them, but they're not terrible. In terms of the shuffle feel, let's see how that, I mean, this is not really a great example because I only have the 3 cards here. Let's see if I can just shuffle the sleeves themselves. I've never actually shuffled sleeves like so. But, yeah, this is not a very good example of how to shuffle because, of course, these are flexible and cards are not. Alright, final verdict. They're nice. I really don't like that they're transparent a little bit. And again, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but for me it is very obvious that, not very obvious, but it is obvious that you can see it through the backs of them. And that is just, that just bothers me. You know, they're supposed to be, when I think of a solid color sleeve, I think it's supposed to be opaque. But besides that, there you go, Dragon Shield, apple green matte. Tons of colors, apparently pretty high quality in terms of splitting, in terms of all that. So if you like them, go check them out. Dragonshield.com, I think, but I will leave a link in the description for you guys to see for yourselves. I am the CCG Collector. These are Dragon Shield matte sleeves. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.